it's been a while, but we are finally back with another episode of our FPL series with me, Amel, and also my usual co-host, co-pandit, Fandok.
Halo,
All right.
halo.
Okay. So before we continue to the video, we have some quick announcements. We are adding a new segment of the FPL series where we will like review some player spotlight for game week with recommendation of which player that you need to buy, keep, sell, avoid, or even bet as differential pick. And shout out to FPL Mate who gave us the inspiration to do this type of content. And also, we are planning to launch our very own FPL YouTube account under the name FPL AF. And the channel is currently still on progress, but we're planning to launch it earlier next year. So stay tuned. So yeah, that's the announcement. And now back to the video.
Okay.
Okay, so um, okay, welcome to our very first episode of Player Spotlight. So starting from game week 9, we are going to review and give you some recommendation of the players that will be highlighted for the next game week under some of our list, which is buy, keep, sell, avoid, and bet on as differential. So let's get started, shall we?
Okay. So we'll go to the first one. Who is it? Should be okay. We have Hakim Ziyech. There you go. Okay.
Okay. So the first one on our list is Hakim Ziyech, and he's under our buy list because some of these key stats and takeaways. So first of all, the ownership amount of Ziyech is actually pretty low, under average, still 14%. And apart from his performances in 3 game week, so he only started 2 game weeks, and he already got a goal and also 3 assists from the last 2 game weeks. So he got a good form, 8.7, so it's pretty good. And his expected goals is 0.13, and also the expected assist 2.25. And so he actually involved in like 40% of Chelsea goals from his last 2 game weeks. And currently Chelsea is in good form. So with the average goal per match 2.5, I think that we think that Ziyech will be a good option, good attacking option that will contribute to that amount of goals per match. And also, while in the international break, he actually got 3 goals for Morocco. And if we look at the upcoming fixtures, so Chelsea will face Newcastle away, Tottenham at home, Leeds at home, Everton away, and also Wolves away. So from those upcoming fixtures, he will be predicted. He got 3 of 5 fixtures predicted with big points. So we will recommend Ziyech as our buy list for the player for next game week. So you want to continue to the next player?
Yeah. Ziyech is always to be is man on the moon. What do you call it? I think the
Man on
man
the moon.
man out a mission on a mission. I don't know what it's called. I think you guys know what I mean lah. Okay, next one we have Bruno Fernandes or Penaldes. So, he has I think about 26% of FPL managers have him, but I think since the last game week, many people transfer him out. But for this game week, we recommend him. Why? Because first, the expected goals and assists from him is 3.9 and 1.82. Keep in mind that the top number one expected goals right now is 7.9 point. I forgot, and it is held by Jamie Vardy, and the top expected assist is I think is 3. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes I think is one of the top 10 lah from the stats. He has a good form, 7.3. I think even though Manchester United lost a couple of match, he still can contribute to your FPL team. And then yeah, on the he has a 3 double-figure hauls in 7 matches, meaning that I think against Brighton, Newcastle, and Everton, he has more than 10 points, And
Mm.
if you are confused with your captaincy pick, you can pick Bruno Fernandes. And for the next five pictures, it is pretty good for Fernandes. With West Brom Albion, Southampton, West Ham United, Manchester City, and Sheffield United. Even though Manchester City is the hard one, I think I will believe that somehow Fernandes can score or even assist. I think he can contribute to your team. Next up, we have the Egyptian king, Mo Salah. Okay, how of you go?
Okay, so we will continue to the keep list. So basically, we all know that Salah is currently, like his COVID positive, and he's expected to be back around 28th of November, which he will be back against Brighton away. But right now, he still has a high level of ownership with 42.7%. But surprisingly, he's the first most transferred out of the upcoming game week. But like he's currently in good form actually. But apart from the illness, he still got 6.3 as good form, and the expected goals and also expected assists quite big or quite high. And he's also the second highest total points for midfielder, apart from Son, I guess. Yeah, Son is
Yes.
the first highest total points for midfielder.
Yep.
So, apart from the, like injuries from the key players of Liverpool, I think that if you like to invest with Salah, it's still worth it. So you can keep him on the bench for these two game weeks. And I don't know, like I think that a lot of FPL managers will probably bring him back around against Brighton, and he will be backed as captain because like the upcoming fixture are actually pretty good. And then Brighton away, Wolves at home, Fulham away, and also the last one is Tottenham at home.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will keep him.
Keep in mind that most of the FPL managers buy Salah when the price is, I think it's 11
Yeah.
point. How much did you buy?
So okay, so I bought him at 12 actually, and right now he's at 12.3 million.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think that if you transfer him out right now, you can afford him
Yeah.
at later
Except
stage.
you still have money in the bank, which I believe not
Yeah.
many people have. Okay. We can continue to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Is the England Captain Kane, the forward one. I think we know that the ownership is very high. Expected goals and expected assists very high also. Good form. I mean, you can expect Kane to contribute in every match. I think the lowest one is two or three, but never less than that. The highest total points for the forward, and when Tottenham got penalty, he's the one that should take it. We recommend you to keep it. Why? You can see that next three match is very difficult. I mean, for
Next two, yeah.
next, no, I can count Arsenal still hard sometimes. I don't know.
Hmm.
But
Enough.
yeah, Arsenal still Arsenal sih. Yeah, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, and Liverpool. Why we recommend you to keep it, because even though the opponent is hard, they are still opponents can still concede, can still score goals against them, because yeah, City's defense can be penetrable, Chelsea's defense can be penetrable, Arsenal defense most likely, Crystal Palace almost
Can
more most
be.
likely, uh, Liverpool, with the injuries that they have, yeah, it can. So yeah, this is our recommendation to keep him.
Yeah. Apart from that, the price is also already risen up like 10, 11 right now, but we purchased him around 10. point something, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Mm.
Okay. Next one we have the Scotland captain Andrew Robertson.
Okay, so the next one we move on to the sell option. So Robertson actually has 17% of ownership right now, and I really don't know why some of these people still keep him, like Fandok here. He still have Robertson, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I don't think like he's quite worth the value with 7.1 million price tag. I think that you can switch him to cheaper options and also invest more on the midfielder and forward, because right now like the stats don't lie. The expected goals and the expected assists are pretty low, and also the form is also low with 2 point. And apart from the injuries from the Liverpool defenders. And he's also right now is currently injured with 75% chance of playing, but I do think that he will play on the next match against Leicester. But apart from that, the upcoming fixtures are actually pretty okay. But like I said before, like you can invest more on the midfielder and also the forward, and choose cheaper options for the defender.
yeah. I think if you know who you should buy in the midfield or forward, you can just sell him. But uh, the important I think the important to just sell Robertson is when you believe in one of the defenders, see, or if you take risk, yeah, like used to transfers. But it is for me it is still risky to buy Robertson, and I still have money in the banks. Except
Mm.
that maybe somehow I would find some another defender who I believe that he can
Mm.
maybe get a clean sheet or score something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
but right now, like Liverpool don't have that guaranteed clean sheet like last season, so
Yeah.
like 7 million is too much.
Okay. On to the next one. It is the Captain Son. So why?
Why?
Why? So why? Okay. So uh, first off, we have the high ownership, 58.1%. I think it is one of the top. One is top 10. Yeah, top 10.
Mm,
Managers, FPL managers has, and I mean have, sorry. The expected goals and assists from him is 3.5, 1.8. The assist is quite high. The expected goals from him, I think it is still low. And for the last three matches, he only got one goal. And his form is 5.3, and is most transferred out with the same upcoming fixtures as Harry Kane. So you should sell him, um, because there are many options. Okay, the first one is that the I think the Premier League teams has is on ice to Son. Like I think they
mm,
can mark Son pretty well, so Son cannot score. And also it's not really in form, I guess, in the last three matches. And you will have many options in midfielder to buy rather than Son. Like we recommend you with Ziyech and Fernandes.
Bruno.
Yeah, until like that.
But like we don't want to be misleading to anyone. So if you don't have that budget or any better option than Son, I think that you should just keep him like for now. Let's just see how he perform against City, because he can be like magical against City. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we still get to sell him.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. This one is pretty interesting for you guys. Okay, it is the Watkins, which Amel has. But still, why the question mark when you have him? Why?
I know
Why?
it's not for me. It's not for me, right? Like, Okay, so this is a general advice. So we put Watkins under the list. Why? Because like it's pretty unpredictable for Watkins to perform. Like when he played against Liverpool, he can freaking score a hat trick, but after that he didn't perform too well until last match against Arsenal, which he scored. And oh yeah, he just scored, yeah. So like right now, if we see at the ownership, he still has a pretty low ownership, like around 7.5%. But actually, the expected goals and assists are pretty high, like especially for the goals. And he is the most transferred in apart from the next game week. He's in the number 5 of the most transferred in. He is in good form with 7.3 point, and like from the last game week, we can see that he's got that potential penalty taker apart from Grealish.
Yeah,
So if it's not Grealish that taking penalty, it will be him.
yeah,
And if you see at the upcoming fixtures, the fixtures are really good. And I really recommend if you want to have that cheaper options for forward. Maybe if you don't have Bamford, you can opt in for Watkins. I don't know, like the upcoming fixtures are very good, I guess.
yeah. I think if you have Danny Ings especially, and Danny Ings still injured, so if you want to take him, you may. But
Mm.
keep in mind that I think he's not. He's still like sometimes in form, sometimes not. Depends on the it
Yeah,
really depends on the team, especially on the last 3 games. It is very, how do you call it, kind of up and downs for the Aston
yeah,
Villa.
inconsistency.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and also like Aston Villa have a lot of options, like from Grealish and Barkley. Like you never know who's gonna score
Yeah.
or contribute to the goals. So yeah, it's under him list.
Okay. And for the last one, we have the Southampton defender, Yannick Vestergaard,
Yannick.
with 4.7 price, low ownership. You don't expect goals or assists from him, but I think the last couple of games he scores. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got two. Yes, yeah, from header goals.
yeah, and after that he is the seventh place of the most ever in good form, but low bonus points. So I really recommend we that I and Ameliana will recommend not to just avoid him. Why?
For
Because
now,
for now, because of the first one is because is we believe that is just informed, but Southampton still being Southampton, especially with the upcoming match against, such as against Wolves, against Manchester United. You don't expect him to get either clean sheet or goal, something like that. Yeah, so that's why we should avoid him. There are many other available defender, but since he's the
mhm,
one that the most offer in, I recommend that you should not transfer him. Yeah, let's fight him.
mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So I think that's all from us.
Yeah,
Okay. These are the how many was it? Eight, yeah, 8 players that
8.
we should tell you. And as Samuel said in the beginning, this will be weekly, along with the previews and our result match.
With
So
you. Yes.
yes, okay. I think that is all for me. Amel, you have any
Uh,
more to tell?
yes, sponsor message. Okay, so don't forget to, like comment, share this video, and also subscribe to both of our channels. And as we said before, we will have another FPL account in YouTube, but it's not until earlier next year, so just stay tuned for that. But right now, just subscribe to both of our accounts that will be listed under the description. And also, don't forget to like and also to comment if you have any feedback around this video. And also, don't forget to join our mini league as well. I hope you enjoy. We hope you enjoy this video. So thank you. I guess
Okay,
that's all.
okay. Bye bye.